So I was super tired of digging through a bin to find which pigments I wanted to use, and my intrusive thoughts took over and was like, why should you buy one when you can buy one to mold and make it cost more yourself? So that's exactly what I did. And here is me building a pigment paste rack. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to Katie Books Crafts. I hope you're all doing well. So, if you haven't noticed from the intro, I built a pigment paste rack. I was tired of digging through a bin to find the pigment I wanted. So, I got these drawer dividers and I decided to mold them and see if I couldn't make my own pigment paste rack. This is not sponsored and not affiliated with anybody. The items you see in the video, I purchased myself. So right here, I'm cutting a 4-inch double-sided sticky tape, giving it a good burnish. I have balsa wood pieces underneath it that I covered with tape, clear masking tape. No, clear packing tape. Sorry. Tape doesn't like to stick to packing tape. It's the why resin won't stick to it. It's the same concept. So I'm trying this with double-sided sticky tape. I usually use stuff for my Cricut, the backing tape, but I wanted something else. Instead of having, to flip it over and tape it down, this way I could just peel the paper off it. Just giving it a little push, making sure it's stuck down properly. These are also little balsa wood pieces that I have taped together. I am going to use duct tape, black duct tape, because glue doesn't like to stick to tape. I cut a lot of this out so you wouldn't have to sit through it. I know I said that glue wouldn't stick to tape, but in this corner, to secure the final fourth corner, I use glue and popsicle sticks and make sure that the popsicle sticks stick to each other to help secure that from leaking. This is Bond Crafter silicone rubber. I used some other ones and they were an epic fail for doing this. They didn't sit right. They didn't cure right. They reacted funny to my dividers. So this is like a last ditch effort to see if I can't get this to work. So Bond Crafter for the win. So this manual says it's a 1-to-1 by weight or volume, which is very helpful. It's very insightful instruction manual. It tells you to use your PPE, your temperatures, tells you everything you need to know. So I highly recommend that you read the instructions before using this product. Here I wanted to check and see if my cups were calibrated, and they are, so that's a bonus. So I added pearl mica powder to my silicone just to make sure that it was all properly mixed. So I'm pouring from a hive here because if you pour it from about a foot away, you can release all the air bubbles from the silicone because it's such a thin stream. Right here, I'm just pushing it down with my finger. It's really soft wood, so I don't want to damage it with a popsicle stick. And I saw a couple of air pockets releasing, and I was not sure why, so I wanted to make sure it was stuck fast. Knowing now what happened, I can tell you that it was seeping underneath the double-sided sticky tape. There was a lot that went into unmolding this, so I spare you a lot of the heartache, and I cut a bunch out. Yeah, it's just slow and gentle and easy, and make sure you don't rip anything, because even though the silicone is silicone, you can still tear it. It was stuck fast pretty good here, but all the little divider pieces for the different sleeves stuck really well into that silicone, so it bound beautifully to it. So it's just one step at a time, slow and gentle. And yeah, I flip it over, and it got the silicone stuck fast to my ceramic tile. It was awesome. Just sit back and enjoy. So I spray 99% isopropyl alcohol on my mold to stop the bubbles from gathering in the corners. This is pour number 1. There will be 3 pours total. This is orange alcohol inks from Let's Resin and ocean white pigment paste from Let's Resin. So sit back and enjoy. These are baby axolotls. I made the mold myself out of um, the little trinkets I got from Temu. Um, Best choice ever. So these are my resin scissors. I'm just cutting off the big edges and giving them a nip so that I don't have too much to take off later when it's solid. So I didn't know if you guys wanted to sit through another one. So I just poured it. I didn't have it on camera. It was just quick, you know. You've seen it twice, you've seen it 3 times. So yeah, after I get these out, I pull out the rest of my finished pieces. I sand them with a file to get the sharp edges off, and then I get the Dremel out and do all of them. I do the inner edges, the outer edges. I make sure there's nothing sharp, and then I put it together. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have intrusive thoughts that take over and you're like, yeah, I could do it. I want to do it. I don't want it to be one color. Why should I paint it? I want to pour it in resin. It happens to me a lot. Anyway, I did find a smaller one of these drawer molds. It was on AliExpress. I am not linking it in the description because it says new purchases, you get it for 99 cents, and you can only buy one. So dig into AliExpress if you really want it. But I just found these on Amazon. The link is in the description. They have all different sizes and it's super fun to make. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video because I absolutely love my new pigment paste rack.
Hit that bass line nice and slow. Talk by singing, let the rhythm flow. Palm trees swaying, do you feel that breeze? Rolling down the boulevard, feeling at ease. Cruising, moving on that West Coast ride. The barbecue flames and the ocean tide. Keep it alive, so real, so true. This laid back life's just what we do. Chillin' at the cookout, grab a plate. Got ribs, got wings, I just can't wait. Talk smack with the homies, laugh till we cry. And the beat still bumps as the sun says goodbye. Now throw your hands up if you feel this breeze. Come on. West Coast vibing got you weak in the knee. Low riders bouncing with the funk turned high. Under neon skies, man, we're feeling fly. Cruising, grooving on that West Coast ride. The barbecue flames and the ocean tide. Let me hear you. Keep it alive, so real, so true. This late back life's just what we do. Full moon shining, streets come alive. Candy paint gleaming, yeah, we thrive. Oh yeah, boombox bumping, let the good times roll. Funk so strong, it's seeping in your soul. Full moon shining, streets come alive. Candy paint gleaming, yeah, we thrive. Boombox bumping, let the good times roll. Funk so strong, it's seeping in your soul.